I know what life is like when you are a dopamine addict, when you have no motivation to work towards your goals, when the things that you do, like playing video games, aren't actually that fun anymore, and you are sort of stuck in this life where nothing is fun and all you do is chase instant gratification, but really the instant gratification that you're looking for isn't that fun either anymore because the games you play aren't even fun. You can't even enjoy watching a 10-minute YouTube video on a topic that you're interested in anymore without wanting to skip to the next video. And so your whole lifestyle becomes this mess where it just isn't fun. You aren't actually happy. You're not actually working towards your goals and you're just chasing instant gratification, and that isn't even fun anymore. But I also know what it's like to no longer be a dopamine addict, to reset your dopamine system, to actually start to get satisfaction out of working towards your goals again, where the things that you do actually start to become fun. And I'm not just talking about playing a video game or watching a movie, but life becomes fun. Just being, just living life is fun. Going for a walk is fun. Reading starts to become fun. Doing nothing starts to become fun. You just genuinely start to enjoy life again. You start to become happier. And so there is no doubt, not a single doubt in my mind, that resetting your dopamine system can make a huge change in your life. It did for me. It does for so many other people. It can for you as well. If you are a dopamine addict, then doing this so-called dopamine detox thing, resetting your mind, unnumbing your dopamine system, it can make you more motivated, it can make you more productive, it can make things in your life more fun again. Your life becomes better. It's as simple as that. You become happier, your life becomes better. But this is the problem. This dopamine detox thing, the unnumbing of your dopamine system, it is often being sold as a quick fix solution. People are often selling this detox thing as if it is something that you do. You temporarily do it, right? You've been living the wrong lifestyle and then you go on the dopamine detox to fix yourself. Almost as if it's a diet. It's like the mental health equivalent of going on a diet. But this is the problem. And I am actually a dietitian. I studied nutrition, so I know all about it. People make the same mistake when it comes to diets. They think that a diet is a temporary thing that can compensate for their lifestyle. They think that they can eat like a fat ass all their life, and then they go on a diet for a couple of weeks, maybe a couple of months if they're really motivated. So then they lose weight, but then after, they start eating their normal foods again, right? They fall back into their normal habits and they're like, hey, wait a second, I'm gaining weight again. The diet didn't work. But the truth is the diet worked, your plan just didn't work, right? Because you cannot expect a temporary diet to fix a chronic problem. If the real problem is the fact that your lifestyle is messed up, you keep eating unhealthy foods all the time, you eat too much foods, you don't exercise enough, then a diet for a couple of months, a couple of weeks, whatever you decide to do, is not going to fix the problem. And this is exactly what we see happening right now in the self-improvement, the mental health community as well. People have the best intentions, right? They try to help people to unnumb their dopamine system, but what they are trying to sell them is a mental diet, a quick fix, temporary solution, the dopamine detox. Try to do the dopamine detox for 24 hours or 1 week, the 1 week dopamine detox. Well, guess what, guys? If you're going to do a 1 week dopamine detox, and then after that 1 week, you're going to go back to your old lifestyle of watching porn all the time, using social media all the time, playing video games all the time, nothing f***ing changed, okay? You are going to feel good for like what, 1 or 2 days after that week of dopamine detoxing, yeah. But then like after a couple of days, the same thing's going to happen again. Because the problem is your lifestyle. You cannot fix a lifestyle problem by going on a mental diet for a day or even a week or even a month. as soon as you fall back into your old lifestyle, the same problem is going to emerge again. And the truth is, the only way that you can really fix this problem is lifestyle. Not with a temporary quick fix, but you actually need to change your lifestyle. You actually need to identify what things you are doing in your life where you are numbing your dopamine system all the time, and you need to change them. You need to quit doing them. You need to start getting newer habits. You need to change your life. Now, needless to say, changing your life is incredibly hard. You cannot just change your life overnight. There are a lot of people that are willing to make changes, but they're like, oh, help me, please. This sounds a little intimidating. I can't just snap my fingers and expect everything to be changed. I fully understand that. And I felt like there is a very severe lack of people making a genuine effort to try to help people to make lifestyle changes. It's so a quick fix. Like every video about dopamine detox, well, not every video, let's give some credit to the few people that actually say something useful. But 99% of the videos on the dopamine detox, it's people telling you social media, porn, and video games, bad. Quit doing them. Quit doing them for 24 hours or quit doing them for life. There you go. Have fun. Good luck. Good luck quitting them. That's it, right? There's very few people actually trying to help people, giving practical tips on how to actually make these lifestyle changes. So I decided to make this video giving you guys practical and realistic tips on how to actually make lifestyle changes. Number one, ask yourself what bad habits that you have in your life right now that are numbing your dopamine system, and which ones are you willing to give up right now? So this is not about me telling you you should quit playing video games forever and you should never watch porn again and you should never use social media. No, because you probably already know which of these factors in your life are numbing your dopamine system. I mean, it's kind of obvious: games, porn, social media, etc. You probably know that. But this is about you asking yourself, which ones of these bad habits am I willing to give up right now? So you might say, well, okay, video games, I'm not going to give up video games in its entirety right now. But whenever I'm working or studying, I keep checking my phone, social media, every 10 minutes. It's really horrible. That is something that I am willing to give up right now. Great. Write it down. Pause this video or after this video, write it down. And then think about what you could be doing to replace this habit whenever you get the urge to do so, and have some options ready. And again, don't ask me, ask yourself. What are some good habits that you are willing to do instead of this bad habit? Now, I can give you guys some recommendations. Push-ups, meditating for 1 minute. Just close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Meditate for 1 minute. Read. I happen to have the meditations from Marcus Aurelius lying here. So open it up. Read one of the meditations. The best revenge is not to be like your enemy. I just learned a valuable life lesson instead of checking social media. Do something, but ask yourself, what replacement habits are you willing to do? Identify the things in your life that are numbing your dopamine system. Ask yourself, which of these am I willing to give up right now, and what could I replace them with? And actually write it down so that you've set the rules for yourself and you know what to do whenever you get the urge to do so. Number two, positive habits. This one is very simple. A lot of the time when we do the things in our lives that numb our dopamine system, it is really just like a distraction or an escape from reality, or just something that we do when we are bored. Well, the more positive habits that we have in our lives, that we believe in, that motivate us, that just keep us occupied, the less times that we want to either escape from reality or that we want to distract ourselves or just engage in entertainment. The more positive things that we have to occupy us, the less that we are tempted to go for the bad habits that numb our dopamine system. Exercise, going for walks, reading, meditating, spending time with friends or family. Again, don't ask me, I'm just naming some examples. Ask yourself, which one of these positive habits are you willing to spend more time on? And then actually start spending more time on them. Number 3, plan. Set strict rules for yourself. At the beginning of the day, or preferably the day before in the evening, plan your next day, write down what you have to do, and actually plan it in time frames as well. So if you have a certain task and you think this task is going to cost me about 1 hour, plan it. You write it down from 10 a.m. till 11 a.m. I am going to work on this task. And when you are going to work on this task, this is the important part, you do not allow yourself to be distracted. So when you work or study or whatever it is that you need to do, but when you do the task that you had planned to do not do anything else. Do not pick up your phone to start looking social media. Do not open up that web browser to check a website or even other business or study things. Don't do anything else. Just do that one task. Now this one does require a bit of realistic planning, because if you are a severe dopamine addict and then you plan to work on a certain task for 8 hours in a row, obviously you're going to fail. You need to be realistic and you need to plan realistic time frames that you can actually stick to, but set rules for yourself and stick to them. Number 4, and this is a quick little tip that really works for me. I wanted to share this with you guys. When you watch a video or you read something on your computer or on your phone, if you're on your computer, put it on full screen, get your hands off the mouse and the keyboard, and roll back your chair a little bit so that you cannot do anything else. You cannot start reading the comments, you cannot open up another browser, nothing. When you're on your phone, put down your phone, hands off your phone, put it slightly away from you, and fully accept the fact that this is the only thing that you are doing right now. You are not going to distract yourself, and you are going to watch the full video or read the full article. You are not allowed to quit it halfway or skip to the next video. Accept the fact that this is the only thing you can do, and actually do it in its entirety. Number 5, meditating to spiritual music. And ironically, this is not for spiritual reasons, but this is for mental relaxation reasons. If you are a dopamine addict and you start meditating, it feels like a long-awaited break that you deserved. It feels like stepping into the mental equivalent of a nice hot bath after a very tough day of rough physical labor. Now, the problem with meditation, especially if you are a dopamine addict and you are not used to meditating, is that it can seem kind of confusing, intimidating, and probably also quite boring. And so that's why I'm talking about doing it to spiritual music. Because there's nothing necessarily spiritual about it, but the thing about spiritual music is that spiritual music sort of guides you. When you are meditating to music, you don't need to know how to meditate. You don't need to worry about how meditation works and what you should do. Literally the only thing that you have to do is put on a song, close your eyes, or even keep your eyes open if that's what you want. You don't necessarily need to close them. But just listen to the music and let the music guide you. Let the music relax you. It's literally the only thing you have to do, and that works in a very meditative way that really gives your mind that break that you need. You can do this in the evening, you can do this in the morning, or one thing I also really like to do is use this as a habit replacement. So whenever you are usually tempted to do something bad, browse a website or check social media, don't do these things. Put on one of these spiritual songs, close your eyes, and it's just a couple of minutes. It can be a short song, or it can be a long song, but then you just do it for a couple of minutes. You guys get the point. Just close your eyes for a couple of minutes, and after these minutes, I guarantee you, you will feel so much better. You will feel so much more mentally relaxed. You will feel so much happier about yourself than if you would have browsed that website or checked social media. Now, I will actually put a list of songs below in the description of this video. There's nothing special about these songs. These are just some random songs that I like to use myself. So if this is new to you and you don't know what songs to pick one of these songs. Number 6, goals. Have goals in life. This one is also fairly easy to explain. The bigger your goals are in life, the more motivated you are to work towards your goals, the easier it becomes to actually do positive, constructive things in your life instead of doing useless things that numb your dopamine system. Now, the thing about goals is that it's not just something that you set. It is not just something where once a year you take a moment to write down your goals and then, oh yeah, you have goals, you know, yeah, I've got the goals factor of my life in order, I've written them down. No, it goes further than that. It's not just about setting your goals once, it's about reminding yourself of your goals as well. I've seen quite a lot of successful people recommend this as a tip. They say, I have a monthly or even weekly ritual where every time I write down my goals again. I think about what goals I have in life and I write them down. Sometimes they change a little bit, but even if they don't change, it's like a ritual where you realign yourself with your goals. See, that's the thing. It's not just about writing them down once, it's about reminding yourself of them as well, because every time that you remind yourself of your goals, you realign yourself with your goals and it starts to become easier to act in accordance with your goals. So have a little ritual in the morning and in the evening where before you go to bed, you just close your eyes, you think about what your goals are. When you wake up in the morning, before you do anything, you just think to yourself, okay, what are my goals? What are my goals in life? What do I need to do this year? What do I need to do this week? What do I need to do today to work towards my goals? And the chance that you will actually end up acting in accordance with these goals is going to be so much bigger. Also, when you are tempted to do something bad, when you are tempted to watch porn or you are tempted to check social media while you are studying, do this. Close your eyes and ask yourself, hey, what are my goals in life? What do I want to achieve? Is this thing that I want to do right now, checking social media, is that really what I want to do? Do I really want to numb my dopamine system and make myself feel bad? Or do I actually want to work towards my goals? The stronger your goals are, the more often you remind yourself of your goals, the easier it is to work towards your goals instead of distract yourself with high dopamine activities. And as a last tip to close this video, I just want to tell you guys, make it fun, because it is fun. A lot of people think that the dopamine detox or the dopamine detox lifestyle, whatever we want to call it, but they think that this is going to be like a tough journey where you're not allowed to do fun things anymore. Oh, it's going to be tough and oh, it's going to be so boring. It is literally the f***ing opposite, guys. This is about making your life more fun. When you do this, your life actually becomes fun. The things that you do start to become more fun. Even when you do nothing, your life becomes more fun. It's literally the opposite of a tough, boring journey. This is going to make you feel great. You will feel more motivated. Things will become more fun. You will become happier. So keep that in mind. Every time you do something, like you read from the meditations, instead of checking social media, you go for a walk in the park instead of watching porn, your life becomes more fun. You become happier. If you like this video, then click the share button below, because that is the one best way to make sure that other people get to see this video, and that way you're helping other people. And it's also the best way to help me, because algorithm-wise, sharing the video is the best thing you can do for me. So click the share button, share it with a friend, share it with a community that you're spending time on. Share the video. Thanks for watching.